everybody, I am DomdudeDaGreat, you know that already, and you're here for my 500 subscriber special Q&A, and today we are joined by special question master, whatever, WOODBOK.
Hello everyone, I'm a friend of Dom's and I just play and I'm joining him today to ask him a couple of questions.
Yes, it should be right. Okay. Right, let's get into it then. Let's start with these questions. Alright.
Question number 1. Who would you pick out of Totodile, Cyndaquil, or Chikorita?
Cyndaquil.
Are you sure? Because I think Chikorita is much better.
I think Cyndaquil's the best.
Alright. Question number 2. Would you ever do a collaboration with Rude Onion?
I think the real question would be, is would Rude Onion ever want to collaborate with me? Because I would certainly collaborate with her, but I think she hates me, so...
I think she might have to unblock you first.
Yeah, she would have to unblock me. I mean, I'm never going to be able to do a collab with Bob either, because he blocked me. Sad, really. I know.
Alright, next question. Who is the best assassinate player ever?
That's a good question.
Note that it doesn't take into account games either, it's just the best one ever.
The best assassinate player ever across any platform. Okay.
And game.
And game. I'm going to say Evil Assassin, because he might not be the most skillful person, but he was an inspiration for me when I was a wanted scrub, and I was watching these videos on YouTube, and his content was just amazing compared to everyone else's back then, you know, like in 2011, 2012-ish. Like, it felt like if he played the mode a lot like people nowadays do, but like all the way back then. I mean, I'd probably overrate him, of course, because he was the first like really decent player that I saw. I mean, he probably isn't the best assassinate player, but that's what I would say, yeah.
He did get a 26k at Diablo was able.
He did, but he was probably lagging the whole time.
And he's always host.
Yeah, and he's always host, yes.
Anyway, on to the next question. Would YouTube block this video if you killed yourself in it?
I would hope so. I'd like to think they would block you. If you killed yourself in it, yes, I would think so.
Okay, how old are you?
I am currently 17 years old and 4 months, I believe. That's being precise.
Good. Since when have you been playing video games?
I think the first time when I got a console was the original PlayStation in 2002-ish, but you have one as well?
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah.
They crash bash and that shit.
Yes. I never really played it much though at first, but I think I really kind of got into a gamer until long after I got PS3, and then it wasn't really until like 2009-ish, like when AC2 came out, that I played particularly regularly, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, who are your favourite mainstream and non-mainstream musical acts?
Oh Christ, this is like a proper hipster question, this.
Oh yeah.
It depends how mainstream is mainstream. Like, how mainstream do you think mainstream is? Are we talking about
I'd
chart
say,
music?
I'd say mainstream would have been chart music, yeah.
My favourite person who is always in the charts, because mainstream-wise I like Muse, but they're not really charting. So purely on charts, I'd have to say Calvin Harris.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really like chart music though, because usually it's decided by 13-year-old girls, you know.
Exactly.
They're the ones who actually buy the music. As for non-mainstream, oh, fucking hell. There's just so many good people out there.
I know.
I would say either Cruella, but if you want to go even more non-mainstream, I would actually say Savant. Because, like, most people haven't heard of him.
Never mind.
Savant, whatever, Savant, I'm not really sure.
But yeah, I agree with you about this.
But yeah, he's quite underrated, to be honest. I think he's very, very good. But yeah, yeah.
Okay. Next question. You high?
Not right now. I wish I was, but I'm not.
Good. Have you ever been to America, and have you ever met an AC player who is an American?
An American?
Yes, American.
I have been to America, yes. I've been to New York, and I've been to Boston, and I've been to LA, and I've been all over the place, but never to meet anyone from the community, because most of the people who hate me are American. I'm pretty sure. Like, it feels that way. Like,
I think like some sort of correlation with hating you an American.
It's because they have no sense of humour. Like, sorry everyone who lives in America, but it's true.
Yeah, and they're all fat, lazy, and stupid.
Okay, let's move on quickly.
Is part of the Illuminati.
I am unable to answer this question at the present time.
Fantastic. Will you make 10 accounts to subscribe to my channel?
No. This is like... I'm pretty sure this was the on this question as well, so no, because I don't even know what your channel is.
Sick. Do you have a job?
Right now I am unemployed. But I have done some stuff in the past, like work experience, stuff like that.
Do you think play video games all day is a waste time?
That's a great grammar question, isn't it? Yeah.
Fantastic grammar question. Be honest
I think
well.
if you were to play video games all day, every day, at like expense of everything else, and like become like a vegetable or something, then yes, that would be like a huge waste of your time. But fortunately, I do not play video games all day, unlike this WOODBOK kid who definitely does.
I definitely don't. Especially this week. No, especially Easter holidays. I've not been on all day.
Ooh, all day. Oh my god.
From when I wake up and I go to sleep. Proper. Fucking hell. Why/how did you start playing Assassin's Creed?
This is a good question. I first played the original Assassin's Creed at my friend's house, actually. And that was a long time ago, like, I think we're talking about 2008-ish? 2009? Like, I was in year 6, so a really long time ago.
Mm.
And I found it interesting, because back then most games were shit anyway. Well, not shit, but like, it seemed far deeper than most previous games I had.
Mm.
And yeah, so I decided to pick it up for myself. And ever since then, I have bought every single main console release of Assassin's Creed within the first couple of weeks of it being out, especially after Assassin's Creed 2 came out, because obviously that was easily the best game in the series. So it's like, oh, this is great, I have to get the rest of them. I mean, some of them have been disappointing, but yeah.
What about Assassin's Creed Unity?
No. I got it, like, day one, before I realised how bad it was. Like, and it was a downloaded copy as well. So I couldn't give it back. So I'm stuck with this thing that I paid 75 quid for the special edition. I think I've put in about 6 hours into it since I got it. Like, I played the co-op a bit, and that was a bit boring. Yeah. But I've been playing the multiplayer since it came out in 2010 as well, but most people wouldn't have known me before AC3 because I was really bad for a really long time.
And had a different account.
And I was on a different account, yes, that's true. And I used to boost a lot.
She did. Okay. How much do you play on a weekend, on a weekday? Or on a weekday?
Okay. Well, I never really play on a weekday unless I'm on vacation, on holiday, rather. So I tend to cram my time into the weekend. Like, I usually spend... How long would we usually have a party chat on the weekends? Like, a very
at least
long...
8 hours.
At least 8 hours in a row, yeah. I mean, it's not great when I think about it. But I don't play at all in the weekday, so it kind of balances each other out, you know?
Yeah.
But this hasn't been the case for a little while now. Like, I haven't actually played really anything in a month or two now. Not really. I mean, I play on my PC occasionally, but not much.
Okay. Okay, next question even. What is your favourite name?
Dom.
Fair enough. What is your lowest grade / mark in school? You.
That's funny. Yeah, you, obviously. I think the lowest score I ever got was 16%. And that was on the beginning of the year maths test last September.
Wow. Got it. Well, I got an X in ICT because my ICT coursework for my GCSE wasn't sent off.
That's brilliant. An X.
Yep. No grades, no marks even.
Nice.
Next question. Do you love that Coco?
As in hot chocolate? I don't know.
No, I think it means cocaine.
I don't know. This strikes me as being like a meme or something, but to play it safe, I'm going to say no.
Have you not heard the song?
No?
In Love with the Coco?
No. Shall I see that?
Yeah,
I'll
go listen to it. I'm in love with the Coco.
Not right now, I'll do it afterwards.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Do you truly consider yourself to be the best assassinate player on PlayStation 4?
This strikes me as being a question that was asked by someone really angry at me for being arrogant.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
Yes, do you truly consider... honestly, probably not. Like, it's hard to say. Like, there have been times when I would have ranked myself at the top, but right now, I would say that I'm probably at least, like, second or third. I haven't played in a while, so I don't really know what the situation is.
You're on number what? 0 people play PS4 Assassinate on AC4. 0.
No, but when there were people, I would say, quite early on, I would have to say the best Assassinate player on PS4 was Guwana.
Agreed.
And, well, to date, he is the only competitive player on PS4 that has ever beaten me 3 times in a row in AC4. That's a fact for you. I've remembered that one forever. I think Stefano might have done as well, but I haven't really thought about that.
Well, never mind.
Yes.
Why do you never upload Assassin's Creed Brotherhood gameplay?
This is a good question, actually, and I've been asked this, like, as not part of my Q&A. People just genuinely ask me this. But to be completely honest, I'm just not that good at Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Like, I never really got into it. I never downloaded the DLC, so I only ever play Wanted. No, I never did. I only play Wanted on ACB, and I'm bad at Wanted in general, so that's why. I never upload ACB. Like, maybe one day, but I think it's dead now anyway, so there's no real point in getting into that. I mean, I played it for a while, but I was really shit at it, because I was like, back when I was like a real noob, like in 2011 and all.
Okay. What is your favourite colour?
What is my favourite colour? That's dependent on my mood.
It's not right now.
Right now, I don't know. But normally it's red. Okay. But when I am angry or sad or depressed or whatever, then my favourite colour is actually purple. Which is also why, I don't know. Yeah.
So when you're angry, your favourite colour changes from red, the angry colour, to purple.
Yes, to purple, which is like a mellow colour. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happens.
Alright, next question. Do you even lift?
No. I'll be honest, no, I don't lift. But I try to swim most days, and I cycle a lot, so I guess that makes up for it on the exercise front.
Well, here's a fun fact for you. I can't swim.
You can't swim at all?
I can't. No.
If I was to come to your house, like, and drown you, you would not be able to swim away.
I can tread water, kind of, well, for about 10 seconds, and I just start sinking.
That's pathetic. Learn how to swim, Christ.
Too busy playing AC4.
Yes.
Yeah. If you had a fight with Zervale, who would win?
I would win. I'm not gonna admit that he would beat me, Christ. Like, I bet you he's like a 5-foot Greek guy anyway, like.
Do you think Ubisoft will ever bring back multiplayer?
Ooh, a serious question at last. I would say I'm about 80%-ish sure that at some point Ubisoft will bring back PvP. And this is based on the hints that they have provided us, like, over the past year. Like, I'm guessing a lot of you would have seen the video that I put up, like, a long time ago when they actually said it wasn't coming back in year 2, but even then, the guy said that it would come back someday-ish, like, you would have to say you'll have to wait and see, you know, kind of teasing. And then that video that I put up a few months ago when he actually literally says PvP will be coming back, like, I would say yes, actually, like, there's been a lot of signs that it's coming back eventually. Whether or not it'll be this year or next year remains to be seen. Like, I think, however, if it does come back, it will be different and probably worse, I would imagine. Like, I think quality-wise it'll be better, because I think they'd be putting in the effort because they would have taken a break to make it, but I think it'll be worse from a gameplay point of view. Like, No Name once said in one of my videos that you won't be able to run in the new Assassinate, and it will be like that. Like, it'll be 100% stealth.
Well, they are catering to casuals constantly. Which is not the best
they cater for the casuals, yeah. If you ever go on the forums, which I'm not allowed on anymore, then they would always say stuff like, this game isn't stealthy enough, or I kept on getting killed by people who are rush killing me. Oh no.
Oh, who was that prick you had a fight with last year?
This guy called Eldest Painter.
That's the one.
And he was a complete faggot. I'm just gonna say it outright. And he believed in, like, stealth, like, entirely stealth. And he believed that he was basically saying you shouldn't be allowed to free run.
I don't think he knew what one thing was.
I think he was an idiot.
I think he didn't know what the R2 button did.
Yeah, he claimed that he wouldn't run at all in the multiplayer, but I imagine that he would be beaten every single game, like he was like a wanted player, and he probably got like 2 kills every session.
Okay. How many times a week do you fap?
Do I fap?
Yep.
Personal question match. Should I answer this? Okay, no, I'm going to answer every single question. Okay, I've made that up in my mind.
You haven't answered the Illuminati one, but never mind.
Yes, but that's because the answer to that question was a secret. No, I would say on average 5 or 6 times a week. I don't know if that's a lot or not much, honestly.
Well, I'm fucking lazy, so yeah. Never mind.
But yeah, 5 or 6 times, I would reckon.
Which assassinate player has the douchiest playstyle?
This won't be controversial at all.
Nope.
I actually probably have an extremely douchey playstyle when I think about it, because I use offensive knives all the time.
Bait.
And I bait. But honestly, I think there are worse people than me, and I'm actually going to say, I don't think many people know him, but there's a guy on PSN who literally goes by the name of Zach, Z-A-K-K-H. Do you know him, Wood?
No.
He is a scumbag. like he's quite high prestige, and he's relatively obscure. Okay, so most people probably won't know him. I think a lot of the PSN players will, though. He uses gun quite often and unlock OSBs and all the scrubby tactics, but what makes him really bad is that he rage mails everybody. Like, everyone. As if you beat him, he will rage mail you. And, like, he was also a major minor hack glitcher as well.
I did that. That's fun.
Yes, but, like, not in competitive. Like, it wasn't right. Like, you don't ruin competitive lobbies by using minor hack, but he just didn't give a fuck. Like, he would just walk in there and ruin everyone's time. And I hated him for it.
Fair enough. Alright.
Like, he's worse than Ace Law Monkey, because at least Ace Law Monkey and Laser Game are okay-ish. And Laser Game is actually a bit of a lad as well, but...
No. Next question. Can you teach me how to cut myself?
Do I really have to teach you how to cut yourself? Like, it's quite simple, really. Yeah. You just have to get, like, any sharp object, like a compass or, like, a knife, and you just, like, scrape the shit out of your skin.